So I'm here in Daytona Beach. Let me just tell you, I'm, obviously it totally fits my situation. What was going on? Like, I'm going to tell you about Daytona Beach. What it's really all about. When what God has shared with me, God shared with me. I feel like God has been telling me about Daytona Beach and really all of Florida. But the thing. Okay, so I came back out here from the Caribbean. Like, who would be doing such a stupid thing, right? And of course, this is as cold as it is, right? So I've explained, maybe, at least one of my children, I can, we can fulfill this agreement that I don't just have sex with the person because it's going to be a sperm donor. They love that whole idea of sperm donor in this country. But, okay, well, not just get up and run and hide from the father and then all of a sudden just pop up, which is a miracle. They just lost their fight as it is right there. All you're never gonna know your child, never gonna see her. Guess what? I've done some videos, but of course now these are denied videos because I'm very abusive and violent behind closed doors. Videos and other places, I'm a different person. Mental and all that stuff. That's what Daytona Beach is. Okay, Daytona Beach is a mental place. Okay, why? Why? That's why I feel God has told me that all of Florida, some pockets. I've talked about Siesta Key, and Sarasota itself has some pockets that are really straight. They're with it. Obviously, I talked about my love for Sunny Isles Beach, Bella Harbor. This is Miami stuff. Even Florida Keys, pretty much across the board in Florida Keys, you're all right. Naples has some good spots. Obviously, I like Mims. Mims in the Titusville area. But even Titusville has got some really kooky stuff. More than most places in the country. Okay, Florida is just it's because people come and go a lot, and then we have the issue of snowbirds. So it's a big vagabond state. Daytona Beach specifically. So the I-4, which goes across, not east to west, but more northeast to southwest, from Daytona Beach to Tampa. And Tampa's quite a bit south. Goes through Orlando, but it was completed, the building of it, 1959. So Daytona Beach is at a point whereby you're at 95 I-95, which goes all the way to Maine and down to it stops right in the south, not South Beach, but south part of Miami, the actual city. All right. Well, the county, it ends at like it's called Ronald Reagan Expressway thing. So they kind of like I-75 comes across and then 95, they both kind of meet. It's weird. So what you have here in Daytona Beach is, and I've noticed now, my first time at Daytona Beach, I just love the area. I mean, wow, this Daytona, International Speedway. 1997 with my good friend Justin. We came down here for 10 days, stayed in Ormond Beach where his grandmother lived. And I just, wow, how cool is it that you can drive your car on the beach, right? And then just leave your stuff in the trunk and pull out, leave your, your cooler. You don't got to carry that with you. Leave it right there in the trunk, right? Tailgates down. It's not really something you could do anywhere else in the world. I've heard maybe Myrtle Beach or some spots, maybe even Virginia Beach, but the way that the snow, the Ohio ones, I'm hearing about it right now. Today's the 3rd of February, 2021. The sand packs down nice and tight. So you got a lot of people, like, I guess this week, it's today, the Wednesday, so I guess maybe the weekend or something, a lot of people coming in to kind of like tour. They get these big events that go on, and then of course you got the race. They just had like a Rolex race recently. I heard that a lot. But then you have this bike week thing whereby it gets, I've heard, I haven't been, I mean, I have a heart for a lot of people, you got, I think it's over 200,000 people that can go to the Daytona International Speedway. But when you got these many people coming together, it's great to, evangelize and meet so many people, which they're going to kind of just pass along anyway. I loved being around people, but here I am. It's really a vagabond city. It's, like I said, it's by the I-4 and that 95. You got US 1 and of course A1A go through it. Of course, it's right along the ocean. I love the beach. So I just feel like giving you the what they call spiritual aspect of what's behind the Daytona Beach. And look, the crime is what it is. It's extremely dangerous in the city, but the reality is it's that way. And I mean, Anna Maria Island's cool. Siesta Key's low. Most of the coast, South Beach, Mid Beach, North Beach, Surfside, Bell Harbor, Sunny Isles Beach, Golden Beach. You're all fine. I mean, Golden Beach, right? Just mentioned that's the last, furthest north, uh, Oceanside municipality. You just I've never gone through that area on A1A without seeing a police car every single time, whether it would be in the median just with their lights flashing constantly, or just patrolling up and down that A1A, Collins Avenue. This over here, it's called Atlantic Avenue. It's Volusia County. So I like to give you a little idea of what it's like in Daytona Beach. And it fits me perfectly in my situation right now, I was thinking I'm gonna, kind of like, well, am I gonna possibly go down to Miami, or as a chance I just, shoot right back over to the Caribbean, or yeah, of course we got the potential of, which it's just I get these just mysterious, oh, Birmingham, Nashville, which I'm talking more publicly and filing public records reports with various law enforcement agencies about these, random shots at me. Of course, yeah. Then, of course, Jason, I'm here in Florida. Yeah, Florida's one of the biggest states in the country. But by the way, Nashville, 526 square miles. In comparison, like Cleveland, I think it's like 60 square miles, which is huge in itself. I mean, okay. Let's go from like East 200th, I think, just before Babbitt, all that area. When you go from there to, I think where it ends would be like West 150, and then there's a little bit further, like West Camps Corner, and you got Fairview. So it ends about probably West 170th ish would be, be 160th if there's such thing. Well, actually 159th, I know where 159th is, so a little bit past that is that Fairview Hospital, and that's pretty much where it ends, I think. Cleveland. So you're looking at probably 20 miles from east to west. And then from, Cleveland Browns Stadium, which is pretty much on the water, all the way south, that's got to be at least, if you take 77 all the way out to the city is furthest south over there, would be like, it's called University Heights. University Heights? Independence Heights? I don't know, whatever, it's something like that. You're looking at least 6, 7, 8 miles. So, I mean, anyway, I just gave you a breakdown of the square miles. I think it's about 60-something square miles. Nashville's a huge, so I'm just like, oh, just random, just, we're getting just random, names thrown out there. And in Florida, no addresses for my daughter. And of course, you can get the private detectives, and I've done that. But now we're dealing with potential fake charges for stalking or whatever it might be. We're playing with that always. I'm definitely more on top and ahead of the game over a lot more with this. I've been through these kind of things. But there's many people over here dealing with this kind of stuff. And it's various different kind of things you're seeing. And you're not too far from the I-10, so you can go ahead and shoot off further out east a little bit in the Jacksonville area, and then you can go all the way out west, technically, to, I think, San Diego. I mean, I came across the I-10 when I came from San Diego, so I don't know if that's actually, like, in San Diego where it starts, but around that place, and you can go through Phoenix, and, what do you call that? There's also I-12 over there in New Orleans, but, yeah, you come across Pensacola, and Yeah, oh yeah, obviously like San Antonio and Houston and Las Cruces in New Mexico. We're over 10 minutes. Thank you.